I'm not an arrogant guy. When I went to school, I could have said to myself, well, I'm smarter than all these people here. I'll be able to start a business. I'll be richer than them and this and that. I was humble. I never felt like I'm smarter than all these people and I'm better than all these people. I felt like what they're doing was wrong and I had to prove it to myself that I was right. If I believed in myself a little more, I would have realized that these people, I have to be their leader. I'm not one of them. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't take up that. And I kind of tried to fit in, and every time I tried to fit in, I would look stupid, I would look corny. I'm not gonna have the hippest outfit, I'm not gonna be at the club, I'm not gonna do this. I didn't have any money, I didn't have a car, I didn't have the latest sneakers, I didn't know how to match my clothes, didn't know how to do nothing. I was just an awkward dude waiting for his turn to prove himself. That's who I was. I got these young dudes here working now, they wanna learn the business, they wanna go through this, they wanna go through that. When I stepped into business, every single motherfucker I went across wanted to take advantage of me and wanted to take me for everything I had. I'm not going to participate in that. I'm not going to participate in being a bitch and writing a comment and thinking someone got something for free when they didn't. I'm not going to participate in being scared or talking about starting a business and not doing it. I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to participate in taking advantage of it. The only thing I'm going to do is provide a proper good and service, turn a profit, build a business that's going to be making money even long after I'm dead, for generations to come. Like Cartier and Rolex and Tiffany and whoever.
The chain this is the official Kashwabi juice chain made by Traxnyc. My favorite juice is Minute Maid. This is a fruit punch Minute Maid style, but it's got my name on it.
Cartier, Rolex, and Tiffany, all those people, their bones have turned to dust and their businesses are still making money. And that's what I'm doing from scratch. I don't need anybody writing a comment about any fucking thing. I'm not coming in, I'm the boss and I want this and my ego and look at me. I don't give a shit about that. I want to make money. I work for them just as much as they work for me. It's the proper business relationship with parallel interests where everybody is working in their own interest and in the interest in the group simultaneously. They make that Rolex sale because they make money off of it and the company makes money off of it as well. There's a lot of people in this business that are successful, or in business in general are successful, that are complete pieces of shit. But I don't know how to model that. I don't know how to make a success out of myself by being a fucking asshole. I know how to make a success out of myself by educating people and finding parallel interests. And that's that. If you're some sort of a jerk off, you could stop watching this video and find someone else to teach you how to do it or whatever it might be. I had a landlord that was one of the most disgusting human beings you could ever meet. And he took advantage of me in every way possible. I was a young dude. I wasn't, you know, like the guy that I am now. Now I'll tell you straight to your face what the fuck is going on. And I'm not going to play around. I don't care who you are or who you think you are. But back then I was a modest dude. And I was struggling to make the rent in this office because one of my, friends and partners left, and I was a young dude and I had to struggle with this bigger space and meet the rent. And I call him up on Saturday because I was already falling behind and the pressure was too high for me. I'm like, yo, I can't make this rent, man. You gotta help me out. And he's like, don't ever fucking call me on the weekend. I'll put a bullet in your brain, he says to me. That's what he says to me because I couldn't make the fucking rent. I'll put a bullet in your brain. And I'm sitting there, I'm a young dude, this guy's in his 40s, he's a fucking millionaire, I'm 21 years old, I'm paying him all this money, and he's telling me, and I'm working on a Saturday trying to keep my business alive, and he's telling me I'll put a bullet in your fucking brain. And on that very same day, on that Saturday, some guy walks through the door, you know, a big dude, you know, he was kind of flamboyant, he was a black dude, and he picks the 6 most expensive pieces on our website, you know, totaling $100,000. And he's like, yeah, this is what I want. And he writes a check for $100,000 and he leaves it on the table. You know, we're like, this guy's bullshit with this check. And then we Google his name and he hit the lottery in Ohio for $5 million, $8 million or something like that. It saved me and it gave me another chance. My heart was in it. I was never knocked out. And it looked like it was the end. And I could have had despair and hopelessness. And it could have been the end. But that type of thing happened to me a lot of times, bro. And the only reason why I think it happened to me, where I had it or I slid through, is because I was a good person, bro.